Like, self-care for me is just like throughout, like the moment you wake up in the morning, you always you look at yourself in the mirror, like, what are you gonna do for yourself today? Because before the previous years, I would always put other people first, like, you know, my family, or like, I don't know, that's just how I thought would make me happy, was if I make other people happy. But then I realized just this year after my birthday, actually after my mom passed, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna give myself self-love. Because I'm the kind of, first of all, I don't believe in the saying that if you do something for other people, you should not expect anything in return. That's BS. Like for me, if I do something for you, if I invest time, effort, and money, I expect it in return. It may not be the same. It may not be the same. You know, I may not expect the same amount of effort, but if I give you love, time, effort, money, I expect a little bit of,
we're not masochists.
A little bit of it in return.
We're not masochists.
And like for me, that's how I learned self-love. And I'm just like, if I'm not getting this in return from the people that I pour myself out to, then instead of pouring that portion out of me, I'm just gonna pour it back into me.
Wow, that's.
Soccer is what's, you know, with the. First of all, I'm so fat, but
You have also beliefs for yourself. Because that's a belief. I just heard like yung belief niya sa sarili niya. Ang belief ko ngayon, ang sabi mo nga, like, I don't believe on if you don't give.
If you do something for other people, I don't believe in what other people say. That if you do something for other people, you should not expect for it in return. No, I do. Because I give you time, effort, love, I expect it.
So that's a belief.
Because when you do that for other people, you pour a little bit of yourself out. And if you don't get that in return, then you'll end up like an empty bucket.
What about you?
I think it's the same for me. It's like you give somebody the same. Like for me, I don't really like. I'm basically say I don't say like I'm like you. Like I like give and take. Because for me, I'm like more of a giver. Because for me, I know what I can provide for myself.
Libra.
I think that's why.
Giver.
So I know that I don't need. Like, how do I say, like validations for people? Because for me, for example, knowing that you're there when I need you, that's enough validation for me. I don't need to have like you to be like presently there for me, but you know, physically, or if I need somebody to talk to, I know you guys are there. For me, that's enough validation.
But like you've always done self-love for the whole time I've known you. So even though you're giving to other people, you don't feel. I'm not saying like validating. Like you don't feel the need of. Oh, why isn't he or she or, you know, they are doing this for me? Like for me, the previous year, I would always like pour out and I would never do anything for myself. Obviously, 70 pounds later. And then, so now so now I started taking care of my skin, I eat healthier, I stopped smoking. The working out will come later on.
It will come.
You know, I take myself to a spa. You know, we're going on vacation. I feel great. Like it feels different.
Yung may mga time na hindi kayo maganda.
I may be fat, but my mom raised me to feel pretty every day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
What did your mom tell you?
Ang secure pangit. Actually, yun ang natutunan ko sa mama ko. Sabi niya sa akin, pag insecure ay pangit.
Dude, I don't care how fat I am. When I go to the swimming pool and I wear a bathing suit, I don't care. Like, no matter, it doesn't matter how skinnier you are than me, I'm still sexier than you.
No, boy! Dito ako.
Yeah.
I feel like the perception of beauty within yourself comes from you.
It is.
Mentally.
Yes.
My mom never raised me, you know, feeling ugly. I don't remember a time in my life that I felt ugly, even in my darkest days.
So
I never.
So what do you? Okay, I want to know that's darkest days. Darkest days right now. What do you do?
I actually okay.
Okay.
This is something very simple.
Okay.
When I feel not like unattractive, when I just feel yucky,
yes,
I take a hot shower.
Okay.
And then I cold shower, and then I shave everything.
Okay.
And then I moisturize everything, and then I drink.
Nice.
Simple, right? What about you?
I feel the sexiest when I'm fully shaved and like fully showered.
Yeah, it'd be like taking a shower, just pampering yourself, and then you just play that music in the background, and you're just like singing.
It's simple.
It's simple. It's within yourself to make you feel.
How do you make yourself feel?
How do I? Okay.
Do you want
I'm always confident. I work out. Now I work out. Now most of the time I just want to work out. I follow a routine. And I have to do a list. Iba ako ngayon. Masyado na ako on point. Lagi ako, diba? Mr. To-do list ako lagi.
Are you still working out?
I still, yeah. That's still a routine. That's now, that became a part of my lifestyle now.
Okay.
That
I wish I can say the same.
It has to be kahit 30 minutes to 1 hour. I have to do it, or else I'm gonna feel guilty. Nandun nagkakaroon ako ng anxiousness kasi parang feeling ko kulang siya.
Do you start your day with a workout?
I start my day with meditation.
How about you? Do you work out? I run my mouth.
Okay, we're gonna jump to a different topic, which is now relationship.
Let's take a shot first. You're taking a shot. I don't care. It's not like you're driving.
I am driving.
Relationship wise.
Wait,
I drove here.
Okay.
Go for it. What's your question?
We're gonna go for the relationship. How long is the relationship now?
Take a shot first.
Crazy.
Alright.
To relationship in alkaline water.
To relationship and for the work that pays the bills.
Whew. How old am I? I mean, this is good tequila. It's not like Corvo.
No.
It's like gasoline.
Okay, we're talking about relationship. How long is the relationship, Jess?
We're coming into 5 years next
5
month.
years. Just like yesterday. And it's just
You still have sex every day. It's okay. We're not dropping names.
I know, we're not dropping names.
People don't know who you're in a relationship.
Okay, let me ask that
Even
question
the person
later.
you're in a relationship, they may not know.
Hindi na kayo ganun ka-crazy sa mga isa't isa.
After 5 years,
What about you?
what are you talking about? We're roommates. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, dude, I won't. If we're still if the time that I feel that we're just roommates, I'm out.
Oh, that's good.
I told him that.
How long na ba yun sa'yo?
25 years. I'm just kidding. How?
9?
9 years?
9 years.
I remember 9 years. Kasi...
Thanks to you. He pushed it, by the way.
I pushed it. Baka mag-college sick na kasi manager ko dati.
Both our partners are because we met them through you.
Yes. Diba?
My sister's like, why do you always date?
Kaya parang feel ko special na special kasi yung mga partners na nakilala na because of me.
Of course. And they're scared of you. Especially like beginning of the relationship when I would tell my boyfriends, like, I'm gonna go hang out with Josh. Why? Because we're gonna hang out.
Hindi ba kasi naman
Because of what you did before. I was like, we're not like that anymore.
Hello, tinan nyo nga, nag-vlog na ako. Agad na open na ako.
I was like, do you remember I made the first move? I was like, you're the very first one.
So, we did that 5 years, diba? Or 5 years, Jess, diba? And you, 9 years, diba? The sweetness, ganun pa rin? Or ano ba? Ganun pa rin. Ganun pa rin maglambingan, maglampungan, ganun pa rin ng...
With my boyfriend
ang cuddling.
It lasted about maybe like 7 years. Like they say, the honeymoon stage and then...
honeymoon stage, I'm looking for that.
Honeymoon stage obviously is the best. That probably lasted about 5 years. So expect it to just like... I'm just kidding. No, every relationship is different, but...
Yung sobrang clingy, ganun pa. Kita si Jhoie, lagi naman clingy. Kitang-kita naman natin.
I know, when he's like...
Hindi nga nadalhin yung vape ngayon eh.
When she started her relationship, like, man, I barely saw her.
Oh.
And can I just say how I appreciate you guys for not judging me?
I was like...
I know how much he hated it. And I was just like, is it okay? It's like, it's fine.
No, kasi nagugulat lang ako sa mga move. Hindi ako I didn't hate it.
I mean, you saw my transition.
I saw the transition. It's just that are you sure? Kasi, first of all, boss ko yun. Alam mo yun, sorry. Boss ko yun.
Hey, I left you little notes on my noteboard.
I know, I still have it. I still have the notes.
I was like, hi, I miss you, I love you. She would go in my room and I was like, What was Jhoie?
I remember Jhoie
was
so cloud nine. Like,
I'm always cloud nine beginning of the relationship. Duh.
hanggang ngayon mo, cloud nine siya.
Kinain ko yung cloud nine.
Hindi ka na pa-cloud 10 ka lang.
Hello, that's the meaning of being in love. If I would experience any less than I don't want it. I don't want it.
What is the most serious move you have? Serious thing that you have done for a relationship?
I almost switched my religion.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you?
I even asked my mom. I was like,
ano tatandaan ko to?
I told my mom, imagine that relationship was just 2 years, and I told her, I was like, I'm thinking of converting. And my mom's like,
I remember. Okay.
my mom's like, kailangan ba? I was like, I think so. Oh my gosh, now looking back there, I was like, oh my god.
Ikaw, what yung gagawin mo para sa isang relationship or for love?
I don't know. I don't think I've crossed that line just yet.
You have crossed the line that most of us haven't crossed. First of all. No, don't say it.
We're not talking about
No, we're not. I'm sorry. She was surprised.
So, in her case, it's not the religious way.
When we were having brunch.
I was like, woo!
We were having brunch and she blurted it out. We were like, woo! And she's like, blah, blah, blah. I do this for you. We're like, huh? We're like, what?
With that, Jess, we salute you.
Because even I wouldn't do that even when I'm surprised.
Kasi
Sorry, inside joke.
That was an inside joke. I don't know kung mahuhulaan nyo, pero that's gonna be...
Comment below!
Even though I'm in my 10 years, I would never. Nope. Have you? You can be honest. I won't judge you. I didn't judge her. I was just surprised.
Like just I said about the rules about this vlogcast, we're not dropping names.
We're not dropping names.
We're not gonna, it's nothing too personal. Okay.
No.
Okay, what about frustration? Di ba kanina tinanong ko kanina, what are your frustration about your relationship? Meron pa bang ganon? Meron bang ganon?
You first, because yours is still somewhat young. Which is about to go downhill after 5 years. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
So.
No, each relationship is different.
Like I think in every relationship there's always frustration. Like there's little things that bothers you. But I think it's for me because of how I approach this relationship. I don't like even though it bothers me, I try not to hold on to it.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, like we have a disagreement. I'll try to keep it to myself because I know in like 2 hours from now I'll forget about it because I just don't want to hold on to like all this negative energy.
No.
You choose your battle.
Yeah.
What about you? What are the frustration?
For me,
and
like,
how you guys handling the frustration?
Just like what she said, if it's something that bothers you once, twice, and it's not that big of a deal, and it'll, it's something that, it'll go away eventually, then you don't talk about it. But if something bothers you persistently, then you sit down, you communicate. I think everybody knows that the main key to relationship is respect and communication.
Yes.
Because that's between two people. Two different
In all
people.
areas, I believe that.
And like for me, I'm very successful with, I'm not going to say that I'm very successful. I'm going to say that I'm very lucky because the person that I'm in a relationship with listens when I talk.
Okay.
I talk a lot.
She can host the show.
No,
Hello.
I talk.
Well,
so,
she can host the show, period.
no, so when I have an issue about something, I tell him, I was like, hey, I have an issue with something, can we talk? And it's not intimidating in a way. It's more of like, I have an issue, we need to resolve something. And then when we talk about, again, when I say that I'm very lucky, because when I bring up an issue with the person that I'm in a relationship with now, he listens to me, and then he actually looks at my side. And then after our talk, I will ask him, like, do you have anything to say? And then after that talk, I see that he would make changes based on the issue that I had just had a conversation with him about. You don't get that all the time.
You don't get that all the time, for sure.
Thank you.
Thank
you for pushing me into this relationship.
I think you just found a match. I think you just found a match with someone who's actually talking a lot and then someone who listens a lot.
No, again, I'm very lucky. I know how over the top I am at times.
Si Ron kasi, sorry, the boyfriend, yeah. Calm siya, diba?
Yeah, he's very calm.
He's very calm. How do you handle his calmness?
She's calm too.
I'm calm too. That's the thing.
Wow,
but
sobrang calm.
but the thing is, he likes to talk.
He does.
I
does.
don't like to talk.
This is something very.
Like
know
between
this.
us, me and him, like he likes to talk. I don't like to talk.
Oh, okay.
So like when he wants to talk, I sometimes I shut down. Like I'm just not even going to talk about this kind of thing. So I'm like the one that's really quiet.
If it works for you, it
Yeah.
works for you.
Okay, let me
I
revisit.
shut down too. No, I do.
It's so hard to do.
I'm serious. No, listen. Beginning of our relationship, I told him, I said, if I tell you that I don't want to talk, or if I'm distant, just give me that space. Because if you try and poke me and say, let's talk, I'm going to end up saying something so hurtful that I might regret eventually. I'm crying. I'm just kidding. Don't get crying. I can't hear.
Alright, let me revisit the question again.
Okay.
About in the relationship. When was the time in that relationship you guys had with your partners now that you guys, oh my god, this is now serious? The cuddling or the honeymoon stage is just a part of it. Now it's getting serious.
I've always thought it was serious. Even in the beginning, the honeymoon stage was just, you know.
So talaga nakitaan mo si Jeff no long term?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What
Mine
about
too.
you?
I think mine too. I always looked at it as a long term because the thing is, I went into the relationship with 100% trust, and that trust never went. Like we trust, because of the trust that I have for him, it's like we're there to be like we're just supporting each other. So every time he's out, we don't even question.
Thank you, Pausa, for the fireworks and stuff. I remember when you first went out with him.
Oh yeah.
Because we were like, just do it. Because we were tired of her being single. So just do it. Just, you know.
I was enjoying my
We
single
feel
life.
it's great. She was like, you were lazy. She was a lazy dater. Like, and not dater, but like she just didn't want to do anything. She's like, I was like, just go. And then their first date, she was just like, oh my god. It's just like, I feel like I've known him. It's like fireworks, blah, blah, blah. I was like, totally. Yeah. I was like, over the moon when she told me that.
She was like, finally.
I was like, gosh, what time is it?
Ano ba bet na bet ka naman talaga ni
What kind of How about here, my girl?
Okay, my last question about relationship. Okay, so what do you, now, kasi sabi, like, parang okay naman kayo, like, di ba? Ano pa yung ini-expect nyo? Alam ko, huwag masyado mag-expect. Ano pa yung gusto nyo pang makita sa relationship?
It's okay to have expectations.
Okay.
Just as long as it's well communicated.
Mm-hmm.
It's not okay to have expectation if you don't communicate it to your significant others, because otherwise they won't know what to do.
Very good point, yes.
Like, I went through a bump just like, you know, a few months ago. Because come on, let's be honest, after 9 years,
Ala, kasi ang dami nagsasabi, don't romanticize the word expectation. Tatama ka nun.
I don't care. This is my relationship, not yours. So after 9 years, you both get comfortable.
Okay.
I'm comfortable. I got comfortable, obviously.
But like, comfortable.
For me, my love language that I appreciate is lambing. It's, you know, like little gestures. I hate grand gestures. I hate cheesy grand gestures. But like, you know, little touch here and there, or like doing like little things for me. Stop. No, but that's my.
Nakikita nyo, ano pa yung expect nyo makita sa relationship na ito?
Well, right now we're in a journey because he started a career and I started a new position in my career. So my expectations right now is us to succeed in our current career so that we can move on to the next step.
Which is?
Who knows?
Hindi ko na-touch yung masyado mga ganyan topic. But